Hi, and welcome back to the Gilded Lily. For those that are watching for the first time, we do everything from the mundane and we turn it into something beautiful that you would love to sit and watch. And we find it very exciting that you can turn things that are so bland into something beautiful. And our neighbors have built a lovely wall, so I took it upon myself to use all the acrylic paint that we had left. That's me getting ready. Containers I saved from the kitchen so I could do all the paints in, and that's my palette mixer. It's actually to hold pots, but I thought it would be a great thing to mix my paint in. So I just got started. This is the first of the 4 pictures, murals actually, and we'll be going through each one, and by the time you finish you probably can guess where in the world this is. So the weather has been beautiful, it hadn't rained, the walls were very dry. You have to make sure your walls are dry. There was little preparation. I just had to cut some of the bush from around, but I did make sure to paint the outline on first and then mix my paints. And it is right on concrete walls, so you had to go over it a few times. So you see it's a bit painstaking. The brush strokes are slow, but you get there in the end and you get the results you want. I would suggest, if you'd like to do a mural, you get yourself some newsprint, draw the outline, paste it beside it, and then transpose that onto your wall. It is a bit difficult when you have a lot of bush in the way, but you just push it aside and continue. So I used a lot of blue, and that's probably the only color I had to go out and buy, because by now you'll know this is near the Aegean Sea. This is the island of Santorini, and there's many churches. So I did the first one of a picture from the top of Santorini just at sunset. It is pretty dark, however, that's the look I was going for. I hope you can sit back and enjoy all the brush strokes and get used to the different sceneries in Santorini. If you've been, I've never been before. And I'm very intrigued to go one day. So this is just a project that I've been working on. Our neighbors, like I said, they moved in and they built a high wall. There's our doggy, Bruno, come to enjoy the scenery. So we had this wall and it was just staring at us, and we could have put a lot of plants there, which we tried. However, the ground is pretty dry, so we decided we were going to do a mural. So it's turned out good. There's some more churches being painted here. And what you can do when you're painting a mural is use duct tape to paint all around, tape all around, so that you don't go over the area that you want to paint. I did just use the brushes that I had on hand. They were pretty small, but I recommend you get bigger brushes. You will see a paint can in the distance there. That's navy blue. I did end up mixing some of that with acrylic paint, and it worked quite well. So just touching up this particular piece of the mural, and we'll move on to the next one, which I think the next one is one of my favorite, but you can decide which one's your favorite. And if you do decide to do a mural, please share it with us. Here at the Gilded Lily, we'd love to see what you've done. Creativity is just everything, so this is my favorite, and I think I realized why it's one of my favorite. I just love color. So now it's a tour of the garden, mini tour of the garden. Please sit back and enjoy. This is a coneflower. Didn't know they grew in Cayman. There's some bromeliads, beautiful bromeliads. Some peace lilies, that's a yellow hibiscus, not in bloom yet. Got a nice white hibiscus with a red interior, beautiful. These are beautiful as well, the purple. And I just did a simple water flow while I was painting for relaxation. That's a geranium, deep red geranium, beautiful. So all in all, this sets the scenery, a nice little area you want to sit by, and it's very calming. You can do get lots done, and just feel like you've had a mini escape to the islands of Santorini in Greece. Come on down. The last one is another one of my favorite due to I was reading the history about the island, and they have lots and lots of cats roaming everywhere, which I didn't know about, but when you got reading, tourists said that they just come right up to you. They tell you not to feed them, however they do eat the scraps, so I couldn't resist by doing a picture of a ginger cat. In fact, we have a ginger cat in the yard. Maybe one day I'll catch it roaming around again. And it did pass by this particular picture, and it didn't meow, but meow. Couldn't resist. Until next time.